next to her, behind the president.
Good morning.
What was your reaction? Did you realize when she was ripping it up what she was doing?
I didn't see her do it. I found out just a few moments later, and I think it was a new low. I wasn't sure if she was ripping up the speech or ripping up the Constitution. I mean, it's clear the contrast here was a president who spent an hour and a half making the speech about America.
Right.
And Nancy Pelosi in the final moments tried to make it about her. And I think the American people see through it. I think they see through the pettiness. They see through the politics of all of it. And I think what they got last night was a speech that lifted up the country, that celebrated the incredible progress that we've made in our economy, rebuilding our military, strengthening our courts. But the stories that the president told were American stories. Right. And I just know it was a great blessing to people all across America, and it's one of the reasons why you see the momentum growing behind this president. And I just have a strong feeling that she's going to be the last Speaker of the House to sit in that chair for a long time.
You know, when you look at it, given the fact that we've never seen anything like that before, I think some people thought, well, that's kind of a sore loser move. That's like if at the end of the Super Bowl, the 49ers took the Lombardi trophy away from the Chiefs and spiked it or something like that. You think that she planned to do that all along?
It felt like it. It was such an immediate moment. And I just don't, I've been to a lot of State of the Union addresses as a member of Congress, and now this was my fourth as a Vice President of the United States. And there's always a basic decorum and a basic respect. But to have her stand up and tear up that speech really dishonored the moment, and I really thought it was beneath the dignity of a joint session of Congress, and I think it'll be remembered as such.
So a lot of people said, and in fact, the White House tweeted out, when she ripped up that speech, she ripped up the last surviving Tuskegee Airmen, the survival of a child born at 21 weeks, the mourning of the family of Rocky Jones, Kayla Mueller, and the service members' reunion with his family. That's what that speech represented. Jody Jones joined us in studio. His brother was a victim of an illegal immigrant, killed him. Listen to what his take was.
Right.
It felt like she ripped our hearts out. Everybody there, all the guests, we couldn't believe it. Look, I don't care how you feel about somebody. That was probably the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen in my life. Because when she did that, it just tore us up. We couldn't believe it.
Well, I met Jody and the rest of Rocky's family before. Karen and I had a few moments with them. The president had